Hey guys, all right, so we are going to look at nice big master bedrooms and what to do with them. We're going to actually look at a range of master bedrooms. We start off with the smaller ones that we get a queen bed into and finish off with a gigantic big one that is a king bed plus a living room in the master bedroom, and look at two in between. So look at the bed sizes, looking at what to get in there and how to make it feel full without necessarily having it full of furniture. This one was another big family home. We find that the family homes with the 5 bedrooms are the ones that maybe have those bigger rooms with a retreat attached. This one wasn't quite big enough for us to do a retreat. So you can see we've done the bedside tables. We didn't do lamps on this one because we had low hanging pendants, but we've got the rug and everything to make sure that we're taking up that width. Unlike the other retreats that we've done, we couldn't actually bring any other furniture into this room because of all the doorways that we had off the other spaces. So we had one wall with a bed, then we had another wall with a wardrobe, then we had another wall with the ensuite, and the other one was the entry. So we basically had a really nice big bed with lots and lots of fluff, lots of layers to make the room feel fuller. So that's how we tackled that bigger space. That one wasn't a huge retreat though, just to cover that off. So that room was about 4 by 4.5 meters. Still a big and generous sized master bedroom, but not the biggest that we've seen. It's an L shape, so it's a larger style bedroom. We are in a colonial style home, so we're going quite traditional in this one. But things to think about when we've got the layout. So basically we've got a front door here, and the way that the room is actually set up and defaulted to by our removalist was to put the bed straight into this wall. But what that does is creates this hallway that we have. So we're basically going to walk into the side of the bed, create a hallway, then into the back of this wall, which then creates a second hallway for us then to get to this opened out area. So preference being always that we see the front of the bed when we walk through the front door. So we're actually going to pop the bed onto this wall, and then we're going to create a parents retreat over in this area. So we've got a 2.5-seater sofa, armchair. It's going to look really cute. It makes the most of this space. Upstairs, we only have the one living area. This way we have another dedicated living space for mum and dad to be able to chill out at. They have their own outdoor space here too. We're really creating a sanctuary in this area. So that's, when we have a bigger master bedroom, we will always create a retreat. It's just how we go about it. Always different pieces of furniture will go in. Can't wait to show you. All right, so the last two master bedrooms we're going to look at. These are some of the bigger ones that we have seen. These are actually on the same block of land. They were subdivided, owned by the same owners. Mum and dad lived in the front house, and then the kids lived in the back house. So we sold the first house off first, and then a couple of months later sold the second house. So it's actually in a different order. So the second house is what we're looking at first. This was more of a contemporary home. So we were built around a pool, and this particular, we had huge living spaces. And if you look in proportion, the master bedroom wasn't as gigantic as we did with the living space. Whilst we could have brought in probably another dresser and bits and pieces like that, we have to balance return on investment for the vendor. So you might feel like this space looks a little bit empty. First impressions still look amazing. You've still got a nice big, this one has a queen bed. We've got the big bedside tables, the rug again. We've got a pair of occasionals that are framing the window that outlooks to the pool. Just before you walk into the master bedroom, we actually do have a console table with a beautiful big mirror, and then the big blank walls are taken up by artwork. So there is actually quite a volume of pieces in this space. You could go crazy. You could have chest of drawers, you could have bed box, you could have heaps of bits and pieces. It's about balancing it all. If we go and do look at crazy, our very last room is one that is gigantic and is really the size of a living space. So we've got a living space combined with a master bedroom in this one, with gorgeous floor to ceiling curtains. It was a very luxe feeling room. We've gone very grand with the furniture. This particular home was a little bit older and more traditional with the fit out. So that's why we've gone with beautiful Duchess chairs. We've got the gold and the marble. The room was huge. We do have a king size bed in this one, nice big bed head with the grand lamps and everything to match. So everything still flows beautifully throughout. And I think that's one of the most important things with your master bedroom. It does need to flow with the rest of the fittings throughout the living spaces in the home. You can't go trendy if the rest of the house is traditional. You can definitely flick it up in the other bedrooms, but not in a master bedroom. Then it needs to be representative. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, just leave your questions below.